Hello everybody and welcome on the grounded Gliscor, your favorite armor holding Pokemon of this channel, and I want to welcome you to another Pokemon Showdown Live. In this Pokemon Showdown Live, I want to actually take on the Ubers ladder. I normally don't like Ubers, but I thought I'd get it out of the way, play around with it a bit, and see what we can do. So I got this team actually from the Ubers forum as a good team that I could probably use, and the team consists of a Primal Groudon, which is bulky with Stealth Rocks. Then we have also a Celesteela, which was the first thing that I noticed, which I would like about this team. We have Arceus Dark with the Judgment Toxic. We have Zygarde, Breast Sleep, Talk Toxic, 1000 Arrows. We have a Toxic Ho-Oh, and then we have Gengar with Taunt, Will-O-Wisp, Hex, Touchwood. So the point is to actually get everything on the team status and then get actually Mega Gengar to sweep. So let's actually find an Ubers match to see how well we can do the Ubers ladder. I normally never did it, so it may vary on how well I can do. As you see, my opponent's Excadrill, Aegislash, Smeargle, Lugia, Chatot, and Kangaskhan. I think that is definitely a good call to potentially get Stealth Rocks up this game because of Lugia. On the other hand, I think that is a good call to maybe get Zygarde in for the what's his name? For the Spore Smeargle. I think that would work very well actually. What did I open up with? With Zygarde, yeah. Alright, so we open Zygarde, he opens Excadrill. I think he wants to set up his rocks, which I don't mind. I'm actually gonna go for the 1000 arrows straight up to hit everything that comes in, as he's gonna set up his own rocks. Do not think he wants to go and sack it right here, so I probably think he would swap or get damage off. But I go for 1000 arrows either way, as he's gonna Toxic me, which I don't mind because I have rest. So as we see that Zygarde already comes in and does work for this team already. If I look at the team of my opponent, he goes with the Kangaskhan, he's probably going to fake me out or something. If he's smart, he would not Mega Evolve for that, but I think my best play would be Celesteela. Because Celesteela resists everything that he wants to do. As we see the Fake Out come out. And I think that his play probably would be into something like Smeargle or something, but I think Leech Seed is my best play. Break potential sash. He has the power up punch though, so we need to watch out for that because he's at +2 right now. I want a Toxic right now, and then I'm gonna protect. I think that's a good one to actually do. As he power up punches again, so he's actually gonna set up for us. Toxic is gonna come off. I know that he cannot do much to us, and now I'm actually gonna protect. Because we need to protect versus this Kangaskhan, and he's going to power up punch again. I don't mind that in the slightest, as Toxic is going to wear him down as well. And I think with Heavy Slam, we can actually pick him off, as power punch does now a tremendous amount, as he's a max attack right now. Heavy Slam is going to come through, and thanks to the Leech Seed, which we still get back, we are able to pick off this Kangaskhan. So Celesteela is worth it in Ubers. Good job, girl. Oh, he's going to forfeit. Did not expect that, so we actually won this game by a forfeit, unfortunately. Really liked it though, the team so far works out though. So we're actually going to search for another battle, and let's see if we get one. Anyway, I think this team actually really would work well if Ho-Oh had Sleep Talk as well, over Toxic maybe. So that just in case maybe that... So just in case, for example, if you face a Darkrai, that you can switch into it. Oh, we found a match. Deoxys Speed, an Arceus, a Landorus Incarnate, a come on, join sync. Aegislash, Mega Salamence, Yveltal. Rocks are key this match. Do want to open up Arceus though, because if he opens up with Deoxys, we have the type advantage, and we can defog also everything away. I'm actually going to open up Arceus, as indeed is going to open up with the Deoxys. I'm actually going to Toxic. Would probably think that he would go through something like a Landorus. Oh, he's gonna set up rocks. I'm gonna Toxic. I'm actually gonna Defog. I don't care what he's gonna do, but I don't want hazards up. And I can actually stall him out with Defog as well, because Defog hits Defog actually hits everything, and there's no drawback in actually going for Defog every single time. As he's actually gonna swap out to Yveltal. I just went for the Defog again in case he wanted to play that war. What is my dark resist in this team? Probably this thing. But I do not have much for it, but I think I'm on a Toxic. Because he is going to trade Toxics with me as well. So we're both badly Toxic, and I think at this point I can go to my Groudon and... as Focus was going to do a good amount though. I'm actually going to go for the Stealth Rock myself right now. Because I don't think if he wants to risk his Yveltal right now though. If he does, good game to him. He's going to Toxic me as well. I don't mind. And at this point, I can actually roar him out. If he wants to swap out, that's fine. He's actually going to Oblivion Wing right here. And at this point, I think I'm going to sack my Groudon. Doesn't do that much this game. And if he wants to go for the... King Shield or that's fine by me. I will roar him out anyway. And if he goes for a setup move, yeah, let's go for the King Shield. I'll roar him out anyway. And we swap him into the Salamence, which is just amazing. So Intimidate activates before we switch something in. And not gonna lie, I think my best play would probably be something in the lines of Zygarde, because I'm bulky, or going into Celesteela. I think Celesteela is good to put up pressure a bit. If he has the fire move, then that's good on him. Don't think he is substitute Dragon Dance though. If he is, that's a really good game to him then. And we probably lose. But on the other hand, I think he's probably going to go Arceus. Oh, he goes Landorus instead. To hit us with the special move. Just fine by me. I don't know what he's going to do. Probably something like Gravity or something. I do want to Toxic him as well. He's going to knock off, which crits us unfortunately. And I think we're good to actually protect right now. I think he's actually going to swap because he doesn't want to get Landorus whittled down too much. So I think he's going to swap out, so that's why I go for the Leech Seed. Stays in, goes for the Stone Edge up for it. And actually I'm at the point where I can protect. I think he's now going to swap though. If he now swaps, good for him. Yeah, now he's going to swap as I predict, and then he's actually going to go for the... yeah, it's actually the point that I do not want rocks on my field if I have a Ho-Oh. So, what I think I want to do is I go to my own Ho-Oh. He showed Stealth Rock Spike, so he may have Psycho Boost and then something else. Anyway, I go to my Arceus. If I do not get rocks up, that's fine. I want to get them off the field anyway because of Ho-Oh. I probably need Ho-Oh later on. He's going to knock off. It's not going to work. I am kind of Judgment right now. He's probably going to set up a Spike or a or a Stealth Rock, which I think he probably will do. He's actually going to swap out into his Arceus, which reveals to us that he is Arceus Steel. So, he's probably going to Sword Dance up, which I know. We are immune to his extreme speed. But I think that Zygarde is a good call right here. He's actually going to Toxic. I don't mind because I can 1000 arrows right now. Because it will pretty much hit everything. If he wants to probably go into his Landorus, then that's good. Or Salamence even. Salamence is now grounded. I think is going to outspeed me, so I want to actually go for the rest. Like that he is going to now Dragon Dance or go for the move. He's going to go for the Dragon Claw. It's not going to take me out. I'm going to rest. And actually he probably goes for the Dragon Dance right now. So Celesteela is my play. As I indeed predict that he is going to go for the Dragon Dance. If he is physical, I do not think that there's anything he can do because I'm physically defensive. So I think that since nothing outspeeds because we do not have extreme speed, we might lose. Do I want a heavy slam or do I want a leech seed? I think I want a heavy slam. That's guaranteed damage, as he's gonna also take recoil. Alright, so he's forced to actually go for the dragon type move right here. And that is gonna take us out, unfortunately. So the one thing I need to hope is that Zygarde gets Toxic or 1000 Arrows. That's pretty much what I rely on right now. Dragon Claw is gonna do 80% or so. I will go for Sleep Talk and we get Toxic. Great! As Power Construct is finally gonna trigger and we are at 51%. We're still asleep. And we have leftovers. Zygarde is gonna be unstoppable. Finally, Zygarde complete shows his face. Alright, so he's probably gonna go for the rocks now. And yet again, I do not want them on my side of the field, so I go for Recover. Did not reveal the Recover yet. But I think Arceus can pull through. Come on, man. He's gonna go to this Landorus, actually. I don't mind that. He probably has Focus Blast, but still. If he goes for Focus Blast, good on him. But I want to get his rocks off, because... as I outspeed... Rock Polish! Oh shit, dude. That's actually kind of scary. That is indeed actually kind of scary. Not gonna lie. Stone Edge, not gonna do shit, boy. Judgment is gonna take down this Landorus Incarnate, and he can go now into this Deoxys probably. And go take us out. He's gonna go for RC Steel. Probably gonna go for E-Speed or something. Since we are bulky as heck on Zygarde right now. No, he's Steel. I go Ho-Oh right now. He's gonna recover right now, and I do not see a switch in for him into the Sacred Fire. As I'm gonna miss the Sacred Fire. Of course, why wouldn't I miss? There is no reason why I would not miss right here. Come on, dude. Why would I miss on the Arceus right when it matters? Fuck off. I hate Ubers. There we go. That should have happened from the start. Then we would have taken less damage. Because now we're at 55%. He can now go to Yveltal and then he actually wins the game pretty much. Arceus is almost dead. Ho-Oh probably cannot take it back, and he's gonna go for his Deoxys right now and wants to scare us out and go for rocks. I think we can pull this one back though. Because if he has Aegislash, I can go into my Gengar eventually. It's the Queen Swap. And I can Will-O-Wisp. And both Yveltal and Aegislash do not appreciate a Will-O-Wisp. Come on, man. Make your move. Alright, he's gonna go to Deoxys as I said that he would. So I think he's gonna go for... Oh, he's actually gonna go to Yveltal right now. I do outspeed this. So I actually want to go for the Recover right here. Since we outspeed, which gives me a bit more longevity. I actually thought that he predicted us into another swap. But he now goes for Dark Pulse. Not gonna do shit. Arceus can go for another Recover, and then I'm actually forced to swap out. Focus Blast. Oh shit, dude. Did not expect Focus Blast. Yeah. This is unfortunate. Probably need to weaken him as much as possible, so that's why I go for Judgment, even though it's resisted. He is going for Oblivion Wing. And due to us outspeeding him, let's see, he has Toxic, Focus Blast, Oblivion. He does not have Sucker Punch. Which means that I can now actually go for the Sludge Wave or for the Hacks. The Sludge Wave is the better play. Mega Gengar comes through. Sludge Wave is going to pick up Yveltal, lucky enough. So it doesn't matter what he brings in. He does bring in the Oxys, so I'm actually going to swap out into my Ho-Oh. As he wants to go for the Stealth Rocks, I don't really care because I go for Sacred Fire. He's in a Headbutt. That's odd. Alright, he now goes for Aegis Slash. And he's probably going to go for King's Shield, seeing how much the toxic damage did to us. And the Life Orb, so I actually want to go for the Recover, predicting his King's Shield. As we predict that, and we can now go for Sacred Fire. Hope that we do not miss. I really hope we do not miss. Sacred Fire is going to come through and Aegis Slash is going to faint. And that's going to be the game. GG, boy. That's been great. Let's go for a third one. This is going to be the third one and probably the final one. As we see a very weird team. This is probably a team he grabbed from OU and buffed it up to Ubers. And added Pheromosa. Pinsir, Pheromosa, Starmie, Tornadus, Rotom, Greninja. See him opening up with Pheromosa or Greninja, so I do not see a point in not opening up with my own Groudon. If he wants to open up Rotom Heat, that's also fine. He cannot touch us in the slightest because Primal Groudon just walls it. Don't know what Greninja will do to me, but I think Stealth Rocks are my play. As he's gonna set up spikes. I am gonna Toxic. Because looking at his team, Groudon can actually 1v1 his entire team. Not gonna lie. Just gonna roar him out right now as he's gonna get his third layer up. I'm gonna roar. And he goes to Starmie on Fort. Wanna put him on a timer as well. I actually do not care that much that he goes for the Rapid Spin because I could go for Stealth Rocks yet again. Since his water moves are not hitting us. I'm just going to go for the Recover. And I want to predict the Rapid Spin and go for another Stealth Rocks because I can stall this thing out because I do not care. He is going to be forced to the point that he indeed is forced to recover. So I'm going to Precipice Blades as he is going to go into his Tornadus. I can talk... Oh, on Fort. On Fort! Alright, he's probably not going to go for the Hurricane. He's probably going to swap out again. He's going to knock off. Not going to do shit. Alright, he's going to go into Rotom. Yeah. Look, buddy. I don't care who you are. You're a Rotom Wash, but I eat you for breakfast, boy. Pain Split. Did not do shit. And I'm now at the point. You can face me all you want, boy. Alright, now the threat is here. So you're probably gonna hard Jump Kick, and I do want to see how much Pheromosa, All Out Attacker versus Groudon Primal. Custom set. My Jump Kick does 49%, and that is from Naive Life Orb. Great. Gonna roar you out. Thinking that he probably would swap out. Because there's not really a reason for him to stay in if he sees that he cannot knock me out. The only way he can knock me out is if he is a Choice Bandit Mon, probably with Adamant. Let's see if that indeed... No, even Choice Bandit... There's no set of Pheromosa that can actually KO me. Which is actually insane. Our Jump Kick is going to come through and is not going to take us out. And I'm actually going to roar out again. To Greninja. And I'm actually going to roar again. And you can actually Rapid Spin all you want. I'm going to sub Stealth Rocks again. Oh. Alright, if you want to go for the... yeah, I was going to go for the Rapid Spin. It's not going to take me out. And now I'm actually going to go into my Gengar. Because I know that Gengar... let's check real quick. Just to be certain. Because I do not want to look forward to taking a Psychic type move. Gengar. Mega Gengar does get a higher base speed when Mega Evolving. So that means that we can actually Mega Evolve and Hex. So that's Stormy out of the way, and that means rocks are here to stay, which limits both Pinsir, Tornadus, and Pheromosa in their switch-ins. He can go into Pinsir right now and go for the quick attack if he wants to. But there is not many things on his team that can actually want to take this on, though. Good thing we can absorb the Toxic Spikes. But there was no reason for me not to actually switch in Gengar on this Rapid Spin because I knew that he would not want rocks around. As he's actually going to go in this, and I actually want to predict, well, I would actually want to sack Groudon. I think I actually want to sack Groudon, and after that I can go into, oh no, I didn't want to do that. Cannot defog right now, so I'm actually forced to go for Judgment. There was a misclick on my part. I did not want to go to my body Arceus. Hydro Pump comes through. Do want to think he wants to Volt Switch out right now though, so I go to Groudon, sack it. As he's actually going to Pain Split, which I don't mind. I am forced to defog soon though, which is the thing. I need to go to something fast, that's the thing, because I do not want to get blown back. I think Arceus has the speed to outspeed. No, it doesn't outspeed Greninja because Arceus is base 100, not 122. Let's actually go into. Let's actually go into Celesteela. Even though I have a disadvantage, I can go for the Leech Seed. Because Toxic is gonna wreck up eventually. As you see, it does 25% already. So I can go for the Protect. Volt Switch is obvious. He's probably gonna Volt Switch yet. He's probably gonna Volt Switch again or Pain Split. I don't really mind if he does, and if he does go for the Volt Switch, I can Leech Seed to the thing that is coming in next. It's probably gonna be something like Pinsir indeed, so he can Swords Dance up. So I know that that there's no Pinsir that can actually take me on. So I want to Toxic him. Swords Dance. A Rock Slide. That's odd. Alright, Toxic is going to wreck up a bit. I'm going to go for the Heavy Slam. On the Rotom is actually going to sack that. And he is then going to go into the... Did I show Protect yet? I did. He's going to go to Tornadus and he wants to go for the Taunt. I feel that. So Heavy Slam is my play. He has one more hit left, so he's probably gonna hard swap out because else he takes the Life Orb recoil as well. As he actually is gonna go for the knockoff and takes off our leftovers. Now goes it to Pheromosa, and due to me being taunted, I do not have a safe swap actually, because Pheromosa is way too fast. Do think I sack Celesteela here though, but if I do I lose the game? That's the thing. Because the strongest Pheromosa all-out attacker. Let's check. Pheromosa. Pheromosa. Quiver Dance. I don't know. Pheromosa all-out attacker. I needed to have that one. Celesteela. Custom set. Jump Kick is probably the only move he could use against me, but I cannot click that, so I can go to Gengar. As he actually is going to go for the Ice Beam, unfortunately. Gonna go Ho-Oh on the Ice Beam, and since he does not see an item, I can be anything, and I can actually go for the Brave Bird right here. Can risk it, but I also resist his high jump kick. I can't take that. So I wonder what Pheromosa can do. He's actually going to swap out into his Greninja, which is fine by me. That is just straight up a sack, because who the fuck cares for that? He goes to the Pheromosa right now, which reveals to me there's probably some kind of choice Scarfed Pheromosa. So I think that he wants to go for a sack Gengar. As high jump kick is gonna come through, but it fails. So I can actually try a see a Celesteela. I can 1v1 this and see if he's in these cards or not. Because if I protect, Celesteela's gonna hurt itself, and Ice Beam would not be able to take me out actually. Ah, we see that he is not scarfed. Great. Which means Happy Slime should pick it up. Unless he freezes. He is life orbed, and we are gonna be able to take him out in this game. GG, bud. Alright, and that is gonna be the end for our Pokemon Showdown Live of the Ubers ladder. So, I want to thank you all so much for watching. It was really a fun time again. We did 3 battles, and it's actually pretty good if I say so myself. Like this video if you want to see more of this. And I'm the Grounded Gliscor, and I will see you in the next video, whatever I'm gonna make. I will see you next time, guys, and I'm out. Bye.